Shada. Natura premis shine. Da. Sakama.
Remember, Necromancers, always double check your henchman's work. Hello again, folks, and welcome to a new Let's Play, to a new adventure. This is Sacred 1. The first one, because I do want to play the second one, but I've never really gotten all that far in the first. And I've always found it a little bit interesting, and, never really thought of playing it until I was like, I do feel like playing Sacred 2. But I've not played Sacred 1. So here I am, playing Sacred 1. So what is Sacred 1? Sacred 1, or in this case Sacred Gold, is the complete edition of, well, Sacred with all the DLCs and expansions and all that fun stuff. It has multiplayer, it's an action RPG, kind of akin to Diablo, but it has its own mechanics and its own very fantastical, high fantasy flavored world that doesn't take itself that seriously. Like, it still has a rather impressive story as far as I've known. But, alas, it is just, not taking itself seriously. Kind of think of Blind Guardian playing in the tavern for Sacred 2. So, my history with this game is basically non-existent. I only really know of Sacred 2, which I had for the Xbox 360. And even then, my brother kind of usurped the use of my 360 for Dragon Age Origins, which that's its own story entirely. But yeah, here we are with Ankaria campaign. There is an Underworld campaign, but we're not going to go through that one yet. I'm not sure. We'll see. I don't know what that involves. We have 8 possible characters to play, starting from the right.
I am the vampiress with a living soul, a blend of knightly close combat warrior, by day vanquishing her opponents with the sword, and at night, a mad, diabolical beast of prey, tearing her victims apart and creating a ghastly following with blood-soaked kisses.
From what that sounds like, she's a warrior character, but has the ability to make minions, which is neat. Not what I'm going to go for. We have the Dark Elf.
I'm a Dark Elf, and come from a power-hungry group of the elves. The ritual martial arts of our blood cult have turned me into a deadly shadow fighter, destroying my enemies with poisoned blades and precise blows from fists and feet.
So it sounds like that this individual is very much akin to the Dark Elf from Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance 2, which is a monk, but has the ability to use poison. Then we have the Battle Mage.
I'm a battle mage, and apart from magic, I have discovered the warrior's arts for myself. I am skilled in using swords and staves when forced into close combat, but my most powerful weapon is the magic of the elements, with which I am able to shake the very foundations of the world.
That's pretty self-explanatory. Magey person. Then we have the Archer Elf.
I'm an elf, a forest ranger and a hunter, at one with the natural world around me. My magic has a protective character. I favor the bow and arrow, firing accurate single or multiple shots, and only entering close combat when hard pressed.
So, she's pretty neat sounding. Archery, that's a neat thing. And then we have the most depressing sounding of all these, the Dwarf.
Once there were many like me, children of the earth, folk of the mountains. We populated a world below this world. Rich and mighty we were, enough that even kings would seek our assistance. Those times are gone, just like my kindred spirits. I am but the last of my kind, destined to preserve what is sacred to the dwarven race. It's not easy in times like these, but I will do my ancestors proud.
I'm sure you would, buddy. I'm going to assume that most of his stuff is going to be reliant on gun, seeing as that is what he has in his hand. And then we have another questionable character. If I were to align her with anything, I'd say she'd be akin to the Dark Warrior from Sacred 2.
This world. How I've had enough of it. There were once worthy opponents in Ancaria, but those who spread fear and terror are long since gone. Fighting no longer holds a challenge for me, and life without fighting is meaningless, just like death.
Which, by the way, speaking of Sacred 2, when I do get to that, you know I'm going to select the Dark Warrior, simply because he's got the same voice actor as the main character from 2 Worlds 1. God, I love that voice actor for no particularly good reason. Anyways, and then we have the poster child for Sacred as a franchise, or at least Sacred 1 and 2.
I'm a seraphim, descended from a race of mystical warrior angels from the era of the Wars of the Gods. The gods granted the seraphim heavenly magic to weaken their opponents before laying them low with whirling blades.
So the seraphim, by the sound of it, are going to be able to debuff characters, but also just have a pretty decent martial prowess. I'm pretty sure that most of the characters in this that are like, oh, I have a great martial prowess, are pretty much just going to be a whole lot of swords and the like. And then there's going to be who we're going to play as, the Gladiator.
I'm a gladiator, an expert at close combat and trained in all types of weapons. I feel most at home in two-handed combat, man to man, where I knock my opponent down with hard blows and taunt him as I send him into the next world.
Yeah, sounds like a utter badass, doesn't he? We're going to play this on bronze difficulty because I want to have myself a good time, but we're going to name this after my most recent Pathfinder character, Torment, who's a pretty cool, badass character, if I do say so myself. Loading. Now, we are playing this at 720 as opposed to 1080, and that is mostly because I want to be able to see most of the game, because it is otherwise a very tiny UI. I probably could finagle around a little bit more with the UI in order to make it so as I can actually properly see it, but I really just don't want to be squinting. I'll probably finagle with it a little bit after a few episodes. The Dream. Shadar, the Necromancer, summons a demon and fails. The beast of the depths of hell is free. Drenched in sweat, you awaken from your restless sleep. Another one of those dreams, only it felt so real, and yet not so. Could Julius, your gladiator master, have taught you well enough that by your blade you could prevent Ancaria being consumed by this nightmare? It's called a comma. Welcome to Ancaria. In order to make your first adventure as easy as possible, they'll tell us game elements. I will try to get through this as fast as I can. It wants us to check this chest and talk to this character with the exclamation mark over him. Now we touch the chest and it tells us how to collect items. We can collect items by individually clicking them. We can use the Alt key, much like you can in Diablo, to have things to pop up and characters and NPCs show up all over the place. Or we can press A to collect all items that are on the ground in a radius. Yeah. And this time we collected some fetid armor, which is none too reassuring. Ah. Money. Can't take those. We can zoom out and we can zoom in. God damn, look at that fidelity on my character. Glorious. Think about here will be good for most of the game though. We have our character. We have our stats. We have our weapon lore, which tells us how good we are with weapons. Yeah. Concentration increases the rate of combat techniques. I'm pretty sure that means our MP bar or something. I don't know, it's been a while since I've even touched the second game. We have our health and all of our attributes. Strength, endurance, dexterity. Most of this is, I'm assuredly, self-explanatory. Strength makes it so as you do more damage. Endurance makes it so as you take less damage. Dexterity is, I'm pretty sure, accuracy. Physical and mental regeneration are health and mana regeneration, respectively. Charisma, I'm pretty sure, is how you deal with other characters. You have your hit chances with both attack and defense. 2 hit, 0%. That kind of sucks. We have our weapon damage. How much of it is what kind of damage, what sort of weapon bonuses we get from our weapon lore, and all that fun stuff. And then we have combat arts, which is pretty sure for this dude, any and all combat arts, which would be like skills and whatnot. Like I have in my backpack the multi-hit ability. Regeneration special move, 10%. And if we click right click, we add them to our combat arts, which involves attack as well. But we have particular combat arts based off of what we decided to play as. In this case, we have the multi-hit, which we're now going to put into there, so that when we press right mouse button, we can just do this really cool spin that hits everything within a radius. We'll get combat kicking. We'll get hard hits, which causes severe damage. And as you'll notice too, regular attack has a little bit of a reduction to damage. That is because it is just a regular attack. I don't know what else to tell you. We'll get dagger stare, which creates a pulsating aura that harms opponents within a radius, which is neat. Heroic courage creates an aura that makes attack and defense more efficient for a time. Aura that just pushes foes to back. That's the thing. Stomping jump. Can't do it yet, but a powerful jump that at a target some distance away. Foes within range become more inefficient with their defensive capabilities. So you jump at them, and they're a little bit stunned, more or less. Throwing blades. A weapon is thrown at a foe and causes severe damage. Pretty neat. Backbreaker. Throws that flings an opponent to the ground and stuns them for a time. And Fist of the Gods. Hard blow that causes damage to several opponents for 300 times damage. Man, I already can't wait to get one of those. So we also get combos. Basically, we can assign combos to this in order to have certain skills get used automatically in a sequence. We also have a torch. Not sure why you have a torch, but we have a torch. Drag and click to walk around, or click and drag to walk around rather. And we should be able to talk to pretty much everyone that we see here. Go to Julius. Prisoner has nothing to do with you, slave. Keep your distance. Okay. How about you? To talk to Julius. How about you? Don't disturb me. Talk to Julius. Okay. Character been equipped. Yeah, this is pretty much just telling us all of our equipment stuff will be equipped automatically if we don't have something already in that slot. And character arts can be learned by pressing the right button. And then we can use them by pressing the right button. We also have our log books. Sword and muscle, what we have to do. The sequence of which that they exist. Which is neat. Our character himself. Look at me. Righteous badass. Our skills. And all our known combat arts. Books that we've read. Statistics. God damn. Gold level. Defend level. Attack weapon up. That's pretty neat. Our world map. Which I think has like a zoom in function. I'm not entirely certain. Ooh, compass marker. Options, obviously. Obs. And then our inventory again. But let's go ahead and talk to Julius.
This is your last fight in my arena, Gladiator. Go out and kill your opponent, and gold and freedom will be yours. I trained you, showed you the art of battle, and how the howling mob love you. Delay no more, for your opponent awaits you. Fight like a true champion, or die like a slave.
It's a good day to die.
Baths of Destiny. Also, I'm realizing I probably should turn up the speech of characters. Let's go and face off against Destiny. In order to fight, left-click an enemy is all that is needed. If you keep the left mouse button pressed, then the attack is continued. The chosen weapon will be used for the attack, which is pretty neat. And then we can right-click for combat arts.
My armor is inadequate against normal weapons.
Did I just kill He-Man? Oh god. Oi, get back here. Oh god. Ooh, Decaying Bow of Oblivion. Neat. Where'd that guy come from, though? Anyhow, we can see our health regenerate pretty slowly, but it is, in fact, pretty decent. Once all the objectives of the quest have been completed, a exclamation mark symbol will appear on top of the character. Once enough quests have been completed in a region, it will also become peaceful. A region with all quests completed will be represented on the world map through a flag. Yes. Not gonna be anytime soon, I assure you.
You want my gold? You really want to leave me after all I've taught you? Fool! The orc should have disemboweled you, you disloyal worm. So be it! You will die by my hand as a slave.
And he seemed like such a nice guy.
Traitorous dog.
Oh.
Ah!
Oh. Our health bar is also represented on the bottom of our character. We'll press space in order to get back all of our health through potions. I'm going to use those as little as possible, though. Hello. Love how our character actually physically goes to each and every one of them in order to pick them up. Ooh, that bow actually has some pretty decent damage on it. From a range, anyways. Anyone else wants to fight me? Companions. Oh yeah. Through quests, you can have companions who will follow you on your journey. Depending on your companions, they will either hide or participate in battle. Once the quest has been completed or your champions have achieved their own objectives, they will leave you. Fighting companions can be armed with various weapons. Yep. So, pretty much once they're done with the quest and whatnot, any weapons or armor that you've given them, they'll just drop it, give it right back, which is neat of them. And of course, we got level ups. We can level up one of our known lores, one of our known skills. I want to upgrade an attribute. Oh. Is that a map? Yes, that is map. I suppose we'll upgrade our weapon lore, because that will increase any and all damage that we do. Trying to figure out how the hell we upgrade our attributes, though. Game? How do I do attribute? Give me a moment to save to figure this out. Override the old save, yes. I'm saving simply because I don't know whether or not it's going to crash if I click off the window, so give me a second. Ah, here we are. So, we want to press... Oh, well, first we gotta continue the game. Oh, that's our bonuses. There we go. That switches through displays. Yes. Strength increases melee damage, attack rate, and health. Endurance increases your defense and reduces effects of poison. Dexterity increases your defense rating and ranged defense. Regeneration is pretty much as I said it was going to be. And Charisma decreases trade prices and increases the damage you are able to inflict with poison. Don't ask me how the hell that works. But yeah. So, here's how it's going to go down. Levels 1 and 2, we get 1 skill point, an attribute point per level. At level 3 to 5, it keeps on going up slowly until we get to the point where it's just like, here's a buttload every single level. To that end, of course we increase our strength. Why wouldn't we increase our strength? So that's good to know that we click this to swap between the two. Anyways, hello, sir.
I need someone like you. Please, take me to Commander Ramata at Bellevue Garrison, and call me Rochefort, the King's spy. I was captured by that rat Julius when I tried to expose his racket with the slave catchers who have been plaguing Bellevue for some time. Allow me to break open the locks. Then we can be on our way.
I will protect you, spy. But don't stand in my way when I'm splitting heads.
Yes, indeed. Can't wait to get a weapon that's a little bit more impressive than this iron sword. And welcome to the world of Ancaria. We can set up waypoints. 3 possible options. Large arrow on the compass located at the bottom center. Compass. Is this supposed to be the compass? I guess so. That's a... Yeah. A large arrow on the compass always points to the main quest. With the tab key, mini map will appear showing the surrounding area. Red dots on the map indicate foes, while white dots indicate important people. And then the world map shows your location within Ancaria itself. Hello. You sell stuff. Poor Mace of Oblivion. I don't even want a Mace of Oblivion. I just want a freaking axe. How much is this axe? 2,100. I mean, I'll sell you this bow. There we go. That's a good start. Even that torch is worth a lot. Jeebus. Martial Sword of Failure. Ah, yes. Can't wait to go purchasing some of these things. Alright. So, Roach first... Oh, hello.
My armor is inadequate against normal weapons.
I hope that's not going to be a constant. Multi-hits. Ah. Rude of you, sir. Healing potion. Thank you. Anything else on the... Oh, God. Well, welcome to Sacred. Here's a buttload of monsters to try to kill you outright. Ooh, lesser potion of the Mentor. It's such a simple game, but at the same time, such a neat one. And yes, I am partially looking for quests, but I'm also partially looking to plunder. 82 gold, not bad. Yeah. I do hear... Hello. Magical hiding place. Armor of the bird spiders. Hello. Now let's deal with these poor goblins. Ooh, goblin warrior. Glorious. Ooh, splendid ring of the eagle? Is that what that said? I think it did. I probably should be focusing on doing any side quests and whatnot. Rude dude. It also does show their resistances and whatnot, which is very helpful. So funny enough, much like in Destructive Staff of the Commoner, much like in the Shadowrun, for the SNES. As long as you have the button held down in order to attack the enemy, you will just constantly attack the enemy. Igor. A battle bear has escaped from the arena and must be destroyed. I am Igor Boltshik, co-owner of the local fighting arena. The gods must have sent you. A disaster happened just minutes ago. One of the battle bears killed its guards and then it disappeared towards the dark graveyard. Must hunt it down quickly before it can cause any more harm.
I'll be back.
I'll be back. I see things and stuff. Ah, that's the... Okay. So that does show... So the more local stuff, which is neat. Battle Bear, huh? By defeating enemies and completing quests, you gain experience points. Yes, we kind of already went through this. And a nobleman? I've heard there's different types of horse in our empire. Go to the horse traders and look at the animals, for they give to the skilled riders who knows how to control them not only speed but also resistance against fire, magic, and even poison. There are also rumors that the orcs of Korad Nur, or worse creatures, have even more special war horses. Neat. I'm looking for a freaking graveyard. Where is your graveyard? Alright, fine. We'll talk to this tirade gal up here. Gal? Gal. Please look for my sister Gingala Fingil, who is a little absent-minded. I visited the local market with her when she suddenly disappeared. She is sometimes a little absent-minded and easily loses orientation. I've looked for her everywhere, but to no avail. Would you be kind enough to help me and search the grove for her?
Trust me, I know what I'm doing.
So I say. Okay, so it does point to the next quest. But the big arrow points to the main story.
My sixth sense tells me I'm in the right place.
Alright. That was easy. A little too close to comfort to her, I'd say. Ah, so now she is following us. So we just... It's a good thing we pre-slew all those goblins. Oh, hello. Thank you very much. My sister was lost without you. Ooh, 200 gold and awe. I said awe. A-W-E. Ooh, that's better. Sadly, we will also be getting stuff that is not equipable to us for whatever reason. So we will get running gloves and wiki battle gauntlets of battle. Let's see. Aw. Constitution +2. Constitution +2? Current level, regeneration, aura that pushes... Oh. So if I put it there... Ah, neat. So it does have to take a little bit of time to recharge, though. So we're going to sell these. Yeah, this is probably where most of the money is going to... You're not carrying this junk, you're trying to sell it. So this is probably where most of the money is going to come from when it comes to this game. Well, this one does have a better protection. Yes. And hey, we can buy the Axe Gauntlets of the Fist. Two-handed, 18 to 27. Oh, they sounded cool. Anyways, we'll keep this one in tow. Let's see, what was it? Quests? No. Already forgetting our things here. Logbook, combat arts. Yeah, Sword and Muscles is the main quest. Oh no. Warbear. This is the one we want to follow next. I said this is the one. Game? I think we're following it now. We just had to click it. Ezel. So off we go, kill the warbear, the wonderful warbear of Oz, I guess. Such a lovely, if not simple game. Ooh, is that Goblin Warriors? Ain't giving a lot of money, but you know, or experience, I suppose. Yeah. Oh God. Stop it with your bow and arrowing. There we go. Singing Ring of the Myths. Sounds neat. God, how far off did this bear wander? Now, I don't know, mostly because I don't remember if it was a thing in the first game. Or the second game, rather.
I'll make it quick and painless.
But I don't think enemies respawn. What? Damaged sword of battle. Yeah, there's gonna be a little bit of meandering around and trying to figure out where the hell we're trying to go. More lesser healing potions though. Alright. We gotta level up. Let's go with physical regeneration. Now we get 2 skills, and now we get a new skill entirely. Axe lore is tempting. Because yes, straight up increases our armor. We can dual wield, unarmed combat, ranged combat, sword lore. Defensive and attacking capabilities in combat. I kind of want to go with the axe. Because axe. And we're going to invoke the right of axe. It's not just axes. It is clubs and hammers at the same time. So, yes. And we can only have a number of skill points in that particular skill equal to our level. So, can't go spam the ever-loving crap out of it. And look at that. Splitting Club of the Prince. We already have ourselves a superior weapon for our character selection choice. Most excellent. Don't start any trouble. I don't plan to. I'm going to find a bear. Where the hell is this bear supposed to be going off to? As far as I know, unless they have a thing over their head, they really don't have any importance. Like, I think we can trade it with that farmer there. All over Ankaria, merchants can be found who will buy your surplus items and offer other items for you to purchase. Right-click to buy items instantly whilst holding shift and pressing the right mouse button, the left mouse button. Sell items for your pack automatically. Merchants in the area can be found with the world map. And they're represented with the money sacks. I don't want to overload myself with too many additional side quests. That said, I should probably take a couple. Well, I'm in the area. Yes, I know how those work. Help me, Amon Shi, kill the rabid leader of the pack. What am I talking about? What am I talking about? A local wolf pack is being led by an extremely malevolent wolf, a dog wolf, which definitely has rabies. Find the beast in the forest to the south of the old villa and hurry up about it, before any more of the animals are eaten.
I won't disappoint you.
I won't disappoint you. Ooh. Oh. Wargs. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, hammer was a good choice. Hammer was a very good choice. Bonk. Bonk. I do hope that there's some two-handed swords. Or two-handed, Oozabadoozits that we can get our hands on. Clubs, that's the word I'm looking for. Clubs. Really, the gear is pretty tantamount to what it is that we're going to be getting. Yoink. So I'm not worried about picking up every little piece of copper and gold and whatnot. As I said, wouldn't be too remiss to find some bigger stocks of gold. Oh, found him. I don't know why I'm enjoying the freaking bonking noise of the club so much. Maybe because it's just satisfying. Alright. Oh. Ah, found it. Alright, let's take out some of these smaller ones now. There we go. Woo. That stacks the cash. Lesser potion of concentration. What do we find? More random stacks of cash. Wicked gauntlets of battle. Neat. And now we just need to return over to the dude. Be all like, hey, I got the things for you. Or killed the thing for you. Oh, we got another level up from that. I promise we're not going to freaking mega level like we have been the entire freaking game. But it's going to be persistent. Did you get him? Thank you. Could not have afforded to lose any more sheep or have been ruined. Here, take this with an expression of my gratitude. Yoink. Stomping jump. Boy. If there is one thing I have a problem of with this game, it is just how much stuff we get so rapidly that I don't get to have a moment to look at all of it. For example, these rings are actually increasing the amount of damage that we do. I kind of hate that sword of battle does a lot of damage, but my axe does better. Stomping jump. Here we go. Learn that one too. Power jump, target or distance away, does damage, chance to stun, against level, yes. I think by against level they mean that we get a chance to stun them if we are of their level. But enough talk, there's still a war bear to take care of. Oh, right, and a level up to take. We'll level up our lore. Maybe we'll level up our damage. Yes. And with skills, let's level up our... let's level up our strength. Not sure how much in the long run that individual points are going to take us. Man, this does really feel like, it does feel akin to playing the second game, though. I don't know, I almost kind of prefer this to the second game, trying to remember it. I think that's the graveyard. Can't put my hands on why I think that. That said, I think we are not able to get there from here. Wonder if there's any more quests to be had in town. Ooh, another warg. Donk. And of course, you never know when we'll find some mysterious treasure pit, as it were. Warg! Is there anything that y'all even had in here besides... Oh, no, Farmer Hank had something for me to do. Find my award-winning sheep, Erica. She has disappeared just like that. I only took my eyes off her for a moment when I fetched her golden circlet from the house. You must help me. Next week is the great animal fair in Porto Valum, and I need to take Erica there. She is the princess of all sheep.
I'll be back.
It's a hell of a statement. Kind of a concerning amount of love, interest in your sheep. I feel like I look imposing though. What about a horse? Hold up. I heard you were dead. I was told you were in the area. Why was dead? Didn't you, or was that someone else? Didn't I what? Didn't I die? Oh, hello.
I'm gonna cut you into strips, dry you, and smoke you in my pipe.
Damn, dude. A little hardcore there. Just damn. 54 gold. I don't know why people would think I'm dead. Was enslaved for a time. That kind of sucked. There is a day and night cycle in this, by the way. If I remember correctly, things get significantly harder. Oi. But I also might just be remembering from the first game. We are playing on bronze difficulty, so... more wargs. Bonk. Neat. Ooh, hello.
You won't get away.
Brigands, thieves, a lot of you. You really should have chosen better. I don't know. So if there's one thing I do remember from the first game compared to this one, it is the fact that the A to auto-collect everything is significantly better in the sequel, but that's mostly because it is quite literally, oh hey, it popped up. You press A. It collects everything right then, right there. You don't walk over to it. It's just boom, collected. Ah, you're the very first person we are looking for. The animals in the forest have been... Are you serious? Hold up. That... This local forester is unable to carry out his work. Now I have heard that Eurojank, the forest ranger, is in Bellevue. He could help us to solve our problems. He will surely be at the Dancing Seraphim Inn. Now what do you say? Could you take this dispatch to him?
All right then.
Eurojank, eh? Freaking cutthroats. Trying to have a polite conversation. That was empty. Before we deal with Eurojank, though, we're going to see about finding this here sheep, I guess. Escape the life of slavery, working with Julius the slaver, only to find himself trying to find a random lost sheep. Oh, cave though. Why, that is a sheep. Sheepy, sheepy, sheepy. And now it is part of the battle. Come, sheep. Let us be off. Return you home. I do like how the companions do just kind of teleport to you. So you don't have to worry about, oh god, where the hell has Marcy gone today?
One village is just like the next one. The main thing is that there's something to drink.
Barbarian after my own heart. Not barbarian, gladiator. Shut up, phone. Oh, there she is. What a miracle. She is none the worse for wear. Thank you very much. I'll name her firstborn after you. Ah, yes. Having a sheep named after me. Okay. So, whereas the, this ring, well, these rings, I guess, do physical damage, I'm going to take that off because this one does magic damage. Yeah. I do love how the damage does all change. There's the backbreaker. We'll learn it. Throw that flings an opponent to the ground and stuns them for a time. You know what? Let's try this one. We should probably also sell some stuff because I am a little bit laden down with loot. Where was that farmer? I know there was one that bought and sold stuff. Am I thinking the other village? Or here? That might have been. Wolf's eyes. Oh, no, it does say that the war bear is over there. Oh, I might have just been on the wrong part of the forest. I think I needed to go up and around. Yeah, I think most of the merchant... Wait, is that farmer a merchant? Hello?
Yes?
Me? Could have sworn I just saw one. Oh, a robber. Hello. Goodbye. What are y'all doing out here in the outskirts of a nice little peaceful town? Not expecting to get killed. Foolishness. Hello. Any more troops are sent to the borderlands, there won't be any protection left for the upright and the honest. Oh, horse. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, I think I love this game. Oh.
Yes?
I think I love this game. Wait, what do you have? Why is a boot over your head? Those Demordres are trying to win even more influence over the Ankarian aristocratic families by political marriages. And if that doesn't help, they use the sword. Some people even claim they issued contracts to the Dark Elves of Zoragnar. Ah. Plot. Alright, let me see if I can't.
What's happening?
I'm trying to suplex a wolf. What do you think is happening? Maybe I'll get to suplex a bear. Jesus. This is a creepy looking manor. I suppose this is the, Oh, it is getting night. But there's the battle bear. Let me in. I want to battle bear. Allow me entry to your poultry. Actually, I should save before I try to do anything stupid. LP 01. Yes. Because that just seems like a smart idea to do beforehand. More warg. Random thief, okay. Ruby Slicer of Failure. I think that just explained that thief's life. I really want to get in there. How do I get into the bear? Level 6 battle bear. Ah, there we go. Suplex the bear. I can't seem to suplex the bear. Oh. Always watch your health, folks. And then we start all the way out here. Okay. We're quit. Load. Load. Yes. It's probably. I'll look up whether or not there's a quick save, quick load option. Later. I must deal with this bear. Lesser potion of the minter. No, the different slave catcher. You're very bad at your job if that is your intended profession. Screaming two-hander of the beggar. I mean, that sounds like an interesting, badass piece of equipment. If only it were a club or an axe. Alright, save again. There we go. What? I pressed save, did I not? Oh, this is going to be an issue of... I pressed enter. I guess that didn't count for pressing the actual button to save.
Thief!
Ruby Slicer of Failure again. Got that. Probably not going to get the other sword though, huh? Yeah. I think the Minter... What is it the Minter ones do? I think it's just restoring any magic we might have lost. Alright. Let's try that whole save thing again. Save. Save. Yes. Okay. Now wondering whether or not I... Oh. While riding a horse. Okay. Is it because of the distance? Yes, yes. God damn. That bear has some gumption to him. And of course we gotta steal whatever we can find. You alive?
Thank you, comrade.
Lobby 102. Oh, that's good. Oh wait, so do all these graves not only have a joke, but hello. Skeleton skull. 'Cause why not? Oh, it just keeps on getting back up. Okay, after a bit it does finally go away. A shroud whiter than white. Sure, we'll open up. Body of a woman. Alright then. 51 gold. All that to get to this 51 gold in this coffin. Which has... 138. Wait. Oh, I think I just equipped it something that is painful. Maybe? Well, we slew the warbear, so let's head back to that first town. Shouldn't be too much of an issue, I think.
I wonder whether this city has an arena.
I assure you it does not. Too small. Also, we have a city with an arena in it. It's just, you know... No, yes, thank you. Random lore from talking to people. So we'll head back. Turn in the quest. Call an episode. Shouldn't be too hard. It's right over here. Matter of fact, why is... There we go. Warbear. Yeah, not all these quests are going to be as straightforward as go to point A, do thing, return to point B. Obviously. Like, trying to get to that bear itself was a little bit of a trial, simply because I kept on trying to walk through trees. How dare I try to walk through trees? Let's see. Oh, that's a dark elf thing, of course it is. Could more attack speed, or it could just increase all my damage. All my damage. All the damage. Yes. And now that we're level 5, we should be getting, well, more skills. We'll get another skill once we level up to 6. Thank you for your courageous intervention. I'm sure the bear would have caused even more harm otherwise. Ring of the Eagle. 2 to 3 physical more damage. God dang. Getting a lot of those. Well, we also keep on collecting these ones. Are these counted as clubs? It's a long-handled, two-handed, 28 to 35. Nah, splitting club is still better. It's a good thing I needed to return anyways, though. I had stuff to sell. There didn't seem to be anyone to sell it to at the other place. So we'll sell that. Can't use those. I might. Yeah, no, we're keeping that. That's. Well, I know that says level 14, but we're only 9 levels off from it, so it has some use to us. I probably should have checked all the damages of these. Yeah, no, never mind. Want there to be a button to sort shit. Yeah. Mentor increases experience points gained until effect fades. Oh, okay. Not me completely forgetting how the hell some of these worked. And then what's this one? Undead Death. While active, destroyed undead will not rise again. Oh, that's actually really useful too. Ooh. Hello, pretty. Fragile Battle Axe of the Falcon. 82 to 137 damage. Yes, please. Sell the old club. Take the axe. Yes. And buy axe. Oh my god, it looks so huge too. Look at this thing. It's monstrous. I love it. Alright. I'm gonna save and call an episode here. When we return, it is time to go further off to the northwest to deal with this guy's side quest, whatever that was again. I think we just returned to the cake or some shit. Thank you everyone so very much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed this, are going to enjoy this series as much as I hope to enjoy it myself. If you want to support the channel, consider dropping a like, commenting, subscribing, all that fun stuff. Helps out the channel, lets you know whenever the hell I upload something, which is currently 3 times a day, 6 days out of the week, because I have no life. And if you want to support the channel in a direct financial fashion, I have 3 links down in the description below. Ko-fi, Patreon, Throne if you want to throw stuff at my face instead of just money. Every little bit helps and keeps a roof over my head, food in my belly, and goes to upgrading my PC and getting games for the channel whenever I have the extra dosh. Thank you everyone so very much for watching, and I hope to see you all in the next video. Take care. Cheers.